incredible journey so far, yeah? Unbelievable. This day is focused on this coming year, 2018. But I think it's worthwhile just to take stock in all that's happened over the past, over 2017. I think that the people that are here, as David said, are pioneers, and it's a real, it just is a really wonderful thing to have this group, and the people that couldn't make it here, believe in the message, believe in the vision that when we came together, and you know, when you think about it, it was only 18 months that this has even been in existence. And it's stunning to think about all that's happened in that time. And I look at Lim Soon Hock and remember this time last year when he joined us in Hong Kong. And there are people here that were in Hong Kong. And you know, we had just launched our new marketing system, and we were experiencing some challenges. And there was a lot of people that came together to fight through those challenges because they saw what was here. They saw the vision, and they knew it was worth moving through challenges. And we came out of Hong Kong very, you know, in a stronger for that. It was a stressful time for this company, but we came out of it stronger. And then we started to build some momentum. And I think that a signal for everybody here was the launch of the blockchain. When we launched the blockchain in Zurich, and I think a lot of people here, there are people in the room that decided to up their game based on that day in Zurich when we launched, and the people that we brought to the table, and the new just the new directions that we were traveling in at that point excited a lot of people. And so we started to build some momentum. And we built further as we got to Poland. And we went to a place that was very enthusiastic. Our Polish compatriots, they have been incredibly supportive in what we're doing. And so we sat with them, and that was building. We celebrated our first year in Poland, and that started to build momentum, building on top of the Zurich momentum. And we came together in a very big way on the technology side of things when we were faced with the challenge of delivering on that DOS exchange. That was a technically very demanding project. And internally, our Belgrade team were tested in bringing that to the market. And I think everyone was thrilled to see what we created, what the Round Globe team created in delivering that system in Tokyo. And I think that also was another galvanizing point for this collective alliance of businesses, because after that point, there was such a building of momentum. There was some signal within many of our leaders that led to an increase in the number of licenses that were being sold, that we have been having record months starting in August and just going one after another and leading up to finishing the year we were having, record, the last week of the year was the record week for the year and the record month for the year. So there's an incredible momentum building in this collective enterprise. And I really want to, I think first and foremost, thank God for guidance in creating this business. There is a very high level mission to what we're doing. And I want to thank all the leaders for seeing this and putting your reputations on the line, all the board members putting your reputations on the line, aligned with this vision. Because what we're doing here is very, very important work that will change the world in incredible ways and lead to many more people benefiting and enjoying prosperity in their lives. So we're at a really important juncture right now where we've gotten a lot done in this last year, and there's a lot of pieces that were put together, but so I'm just thinking about, we put those technical pieces together and we've been leaning on our technical team. Obviously, the NetLeaders organization, that's been growing, and that whole education of the world is beginning. The communications team has just begun to do the role that they're going to play. So we have this London-based team that has just begun. And so it hasn't even, there's so much work that you're going to find out about today that's been going on that hasn't even begun to show the results. Those are going to start coming rapid fire, because there's a lot of very engaged people in what we're doing, and through the advisory council and just through the leadership in general, they're cueing us, they're giving us those gifts of feedback, and we're taking action, and we're checking. They bring something up, we check it off, we address it. So you're going to see throughout today, you're going to see the roadmap of what's ahead for this year, and you're going to start to really see an acceleration of traction in the realm of communication, particularly. So the technology realm is going to be, hitting its stride and going off in multiple directions. You'll see that it's going to start to flourish in the technology realm. Then also you'll see a flourishing in the communication realm. So I've harped on this so many times about our lack of we're educating the world in the English language right now, and it's just appalling to me that we've had to do that, and we're almost now over that hurdle. As we had talked about before, you're going to see a core presentation that is the basis for all of our communication that Ed Rosso is going to present, and that so much time and effort has gone into that. And that is the nucleus that everything cascades off of. And that's why we had to get that to a point that we could then start this translation, because the core presentation affects all the websites, all the tools, everything kind of stems from that. And now that we have a really strong presentation, we can move forward with that. And now we're putting into place an education machine that is going to be translating all this material in over 30 languages on an ongoing basis. And there's nothing like that going on in this industry. There's very few things going on like that in any industry, but within this very powerful industry that you all saw last night, how much how much desire there was to learn about that. That was an incredible audience last night, and huge and very receptive. And there's so much of that in the world, and to be talking about something that has the challenges in understanding of cryptocurrency and blockchain, but imagine learning about it in, and you don't have to imagine for many of you. I'm saying imagine learning about something difficult not in your native language. You're struggling with the language and the difficult subject matter. So we're changing that, and that's going to be very apparent. And once we turn that on, it's an ongoing thing. We are translating all these things and moving them out into the world.